Welcome. To begin a brief centering, I'll invite you to place your feet on the ground. Allow your hands and palms to rest in your lap, wherever they feel comfortable. Just adjusting your position so that you feel that your body is in alignment. And you can take a few moments just to pause and to come into your body and your breath. Allowing yourself to inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing this morning how easy or challenging. Come into your own presence to embody, to bring yourself into this present moment. Mind and body, presence and body in the same place at the same time. Just noticing anything that might be tugging at you, any worries or thoughts, any concerns, anything from your past or your future, and seeing if you can, as much as possible, just make the choice to arrive in this moment where you are with all of it. All the feelings, any thoughts that may be passing through. Coming into and feeling your own breath, your own seat. Feeling your feet on the floor, almost like you have the foundation of a mountain. Feet. And also feeling your seat, if you're seated in a chair, for example. Feeling that ground. Letting yourself breathe. And welcoming all of your experience. Just invite each of us to soften our heart, just to open our hearts to ourselves. It can be sometimes hard to just slow down for a few moments, just to pause, just to feel yourself. Just to notice, how am I? And any physical sensation, feeling. Seeing if you can turn toward and allow, just notice any resistance or needing to change anything that's happening as you come into this moment where we can connect with ourselves and with each other. This present moment where we can be affected, where we can feel, where we can learn. Where we have the choice to allow and turn toward ourselves. And if you don't have your gaze lowered, you can consider lowering your gaze or perhaps even gently closing your eyes if you haven't already. I'd just like to invite you into a possibility that we are whole right now. Each of us, in our incompleteness, in our process, in our evolution, moment to moment, day to day, things that we're wanting for ourselves, things that we're working on, things that we're healing and grieving, things that we're learning, that as all this is going on, we are whole now. whole in an evolving kind of way. Whole in that we can really embody the potential of all of those heart wishes, all of those dreams for ourselves, those longings, those pains, all the areas we are healing, grieving, being affected, including the areas that we would really rather not feel and have. That we are whole right now. Just inviting you to imagine and to feel that completeness, even though there's such an evolution and such a process every day, every moment. You are worthy of your own attention, worthy of joy and pleasure and expansion. Worthy of your own presence. Something I'm inviting each of my team members at Philadelphia Integrative Medicine to do is to see ourselves as a healing space. So we create a healing environment. Many of us do this in our work. So we're seeking to create space and support, sometimes provide answers or a constructive process of healing, release, information. And for us to imagine that each of us are a healing space. So that doesn't mean that we're perfect. It doesn't mean we're present all the time. It doesn't mean that we're everything that our clients need. It means that we are the space, and then we connect with our client. We are a healing space, and we invite them to a healing environment, which is us. We can breathe. We can be perfectly imperfect. We can be offering our best, and our best is enough. Who we are is enough. It is safe just to be right here in this way. Even with everything. So we'll just sit in silence for a few moments, and just in that silence, just see if you can stay with yourself with a soft heart, allowing your breath, just noticing and breathing. If you are a participant who is listening to this meditation on your own, you can also just press pause and take any time you might need to extend the meditation and the silence. A minute of presence is a long time. Just to pause before going on to the next thing, the next client, the next task, next part of our day or evening. And making a conscious transition now, we're completing our meditation I'll invite you to begin to wiggle toes and fingers and then see what stretch would feel good in your body. See what movement, perhaps a deepening of your breath. I often will raise my arms over my head and I always yawn when I do that. So we have our meditation in our clinic each morning, staff and providers, and that parasympathetic yawn is so welcome these days. So taking the time to gently make motion, movement, change your position, gently opening your eyes, taking some time, not rushing yourself to come back to your environment was with you today. And coming back to our group. Hope everyone has a beautiful day today.